Hey, you have a quest. Is it a side quest or a full quest? I don't know, but you have a quest.
Ah.
Oh, hello. Hi there. How are things? Huh? You want to know if anything unusual is happening? Well, I have been feeling rather strange presence whenever I visit the Divine Tree. The Divine Tree? Yes, it's a legendary tree that exists in the heart of our village. Did you investigate the cause of this presence? Not really, no. And why not? Well, we're not really supposed to go near the tree, except for prayer. And why is that? I don't know, alright? It's just how things have always been. Weird.
Hello.
Something strange happening with the Divine Tree. Oh, that reminds me. I have a rather interesting story for you. Would you care to hear it? Oh, really? We get the choice? I really thought Weiss was just going to say no, absolutely not. Well, I got a full water bottle here, so yeah, let's talk to the villager. Therefore... Word. So... Oh, this is getting into Doki Doki territory. As a pretense for... In fact... Furthermore... Wow. Couldn't even bother to write actual content that was boring and tedious. And that was... I missed it. I clicked too fast. Damn it. I'll check in the recording. Such a fascinating tale. Are you being serious? Of course not.
Hello.
Oh, do we get it again? Okay, I get it this time. And that was... God damn it!
Hello.
It's okay, we can do it. It's not as tedious as fishing. I've been through worse. And that was the end of that. We got there. Defense capsule. That's cool. Okay, so that's one guy. Is there anything else? Anyone in this direction? No. The only two. I think there's only only two people. There are only two other villagers.
Huh?
Yes, I saw a child a while back. I think he was playing over by the Divine Tree. Oh, that's right where he's not supposed to go, isn't it?
Huh?
A forest curse? Oh, come now, you know there's no such thing. Though, if that's what happened, I suppose curse might be an appropriate thing to call it. Everything seems normal here. We appear to have hit a dead end. Hold a moment. What is that on the ground? I was about to look at it. I mean, actually, I was going to do that one first because I figured the one that was in the center of the tree was progress, but maybe not. Oh, nope, we're just... Oh, it's automatic. Okay. Why can you pick that one up so quickly, but you have to scrounge around in the dirt for all the other ones? Just some funny-looking berries. I'd wager those berries are poisonous. Maybe, but I'm not hungry enough to find out. I don't even know. Is that for the side quest or the main quest? Probably for the side quest. Because the kid is sick, so he probably got poisoned. We are the grass. We are the trees. We are the woods. What? Why do we seem to encounter nothing but odd people lately? You should talk, Weiss. Pah! As if Grimoire Weiss is capable of spouting such nonsense. Hang on. I don't think he's done. The dark form that governs all memories. May the words form themselves to your liking. That would be nice. I'm not going to whisper all this because that's really hard in the voice. But I'll do it in a not falsetto. Sottovoce, is that the term? Black, pure darkness, painted over everything. Words scattered here and there across the blackness. Kind words, difficult words, amorous words, all sparkling in the dark like jewels. I should give you some ASMR for this one. The words were few now, but time was shorter. Grabbing the words in desperation, the tree turned to the sky. "This is wrong," whispered the tree in the voice of wind through the leaves. "This is not how it was supposed to be. The plan has failed." Once long ago, the tree had remembered everything about the world. This was its task, its purpose. It shivered with something approaching joy as it collected the memories of mankind. This was no accident. Emotions were as much a part of the tree as root and bark. Memories collected like dew on the thick green leaves of the tree. And once they had formed a web that spanned the entire world, words collapsed into sunlight before passing through the leaves and into the pool of memory. From the pool, the words joined together to form colonies. The colonies united into whirlpools of light, and the light coalesced into stars. Each star was like a child of the tree, and it loved them all. "Look at my memory. A child is here, brought low by disease. He is far too young to have suffered so." Thin beyond words, the boy's skin is a shade paler than the bleached hospital sheets upon which he lies. His parents no longer visit him, for they cannot bear to watch him suffer. The doctors have long since surrendered his fate to the gods. The boy, too, has abandoned hope. Strange emotions, weariness, hatred, swell within the dark recesses of his young heart. He tries to reject the black terror that germinates in his body, but no amount of effort or tears can drive the invader away. He has long ceased to resent his parents and doctors. Once he did, but now his pain is so great that there is little room in his heart to think of others. Only one person brings the boy comfort, a healthy young girl with tan skin and deep green eyes. She is a beacon of brightness and light in the boy's world. Her very presence is a comfort to him. But he is unable to look upon her face. Whenever they meet, the boy is filled with loathing for his own state. Soon this loathing eats away at what joy he receives from the girl's visits. The girl will stop coming. He knows this. His every waking moment is spent in fear of this day. He thinks that if he could talk to her, if he could tell her of his feelings, that this might not be so. But this conversation never happens. The girl disappears. The boy dies alone. The tree scoops up this memory and carefully stores it within itself. Etched upon it is a single word: envy. Look at my memory. There is a female warrior. Her greatest enemy is a beast with red eyes that she cannot fully comprehend. When she strikes it with her sword, it turns into a pillar of salt and dies. But when the white smoke clears, a new enemy rises, and another, and another. The warrior knows that her struggle is folly, but fighting the unending stream of enemies fills her with a sense of joy and purpose. Somewhere deep in the warrior's drug-addled mind lies a vague memory of a daughter. Perhaps the child exists only in her head, the dying remnants of a powerful dream. She does not know. Her friends and fellow warriors come and go. Some flee in terror. Some are eaten. She began the flight with 33 companions, but most are gone now. The warrior's body shudders. She does not understand why at first. By the time she hears the fierce low sound, the arena is already enclosed in darkness. Looking up, the warrior sees a beast so large that it blots out the sky. She is laughing. She has been doing so for as long as she can remember. Covered in blood and dirt, the warrior laughs. She laughs and laughs until the town that contains her daughter collapses into a pile of dust. This memory has been stored for a long time. It is etched with a single word: loss. Look at my memory. A red dragon falls from the heavens. Ah, that memory has been lost. A shame. It was a favorite of mine. After many centuries of existence, the tree saw that its carefully labeled memories were beginning to dwindle. Once seemingly infinite, the memories now seemed ready to disappear forever. The tree did not feel sadness at this. Grief was an emotion beyond its comprehension. It did, however, have the distinct feeling that something was missing. The mountain of memories it had so carefully assembled had disappeared. The tree stretched its branches as far as it could, but new memories refused to flow. The pool of memories was a black, empty pit, a hollow place where life had once flourished. The tree had lost its purpose. There was nothing to be done but sift through the few remaining memories littering the ground under its branches. This is why the tree was pleased when the man and his companion entered the room. "Well, this place is gloomy as hell." The room Flint had entered was almost completely empty. All he could see were a few crystals scattered haphazardly on the ground. Picking up one of the crystals and peering into it, Flint suddenly saw a familiar sight. It was the forest of myth, its villagers prisoners of their own dreams. "I apologize," the tree thought. "That is all that remains." As Flint stared at the jewel bewildered, a voice suddenly called out from the depths of his mind. The voice implored them to listen. It was an order. Following it was mandatory. Abruptly, the pair realized that they must listen. They must listen. Look. A small shadowy presence appeared from beneath the floor. It looked to be a shade. The shade grasped several jewels in its hand. More jewels tumbled out of its mouth like shards of broken teeth, sights and sounds tinkling from each one before vanishing forever. The creature was abusing the memories, treating the precious objects like a collection of cheap playroom toys. This shade appears to be consuming the memories. That little thing? It's barely worth my time to kill. The tree extended a branch toward Flint. Without a second thought, Flint brought his blade down on the shade, tearing its stomach wide. Jewels burst from the shade and poured across the chamber floor. Look, thought the tree, there is only the conviction memory I had lost, and satisfaction, and many others as well. Yes, this is good. The tree opened its mouth and attempted to speak, but no sound emerged. A millennium of silence and solitude had caused the tree to forget certain things, but rather than be upset, it greeted the development with good cheer. Focusing all its power on the riddle of speech, the tree formed a kind of makeshift vocal cord and tried again. I implore... It spat out a glimmering green jewel. One more time. I implore you. There we are. What was the color of the lost envy? Color of the lost envy? I would assume that would be green, but... That's from the boy story, right? I think it described brown, but I'll try green first. I'm not exactly sure what it's asking there. It spoke. This shade has intelligence and emotion. Who cares? Flint brushed Weiss's comment aside as his sword sliced through the shade's right arm. The shade extended its remaining arm to Flint. I must touch him. I must make contact. The moment its fingers brushed against Flint, the tree felt a warm sensation begin to burn. Something hot coursed through its fingers, up its arm, and out its entire body. It was emotion, more than the entity had felt in centuries. The tree cried out in surprise and joy. 1,000 years alone, 1,000 years in quiet contemplation. The tree felt like it was going to break apart. For long centuries the tree had been alone, its heart sealed with heavy chains. But no more. New, powerful emotions began to take hold, causing its heart to lighten. This was more than the simple emotions it had been designed to feel. It was the beginnings of a soul. And the man was the key. This was the promise made long ago. This was how it would be released. The tree's stomach began to throb in pain, a new and unpleasant sensation. But the time was not yet right. I implore you, how many were lost by the warrior who fought the red-eyed beasts? Her daughter and 33 friends. Okay, riddle time is over. I'm gonna kill this stupid shade once and for all. Something round and shiny fell from the open stomach and clattered to the floor. The key! Shouted the book. Grab the key! The man's sword slowed. Time began to dilate around them, stretching and slowing. Time is essential. The next word must be heard. The words exploded. It became difficult to discern their meaning. The pool of memories began to crackle as infinite blackness burrowed its way into the wall. This world is falling apart. How can a world of letter... I implore. Most important thing. World. Yonah. The light was complete. The memories disappeared. The tree's identity began to dissolve. As the letter slowly faded, Flint was drawn back to the real world, and the tree was satisfied. What in the... I never realized that shades were capable of rational thought. I don't care if they can tap dance and play the fiddle. Can't I just kill something without all this voodoo nonsense? With the tree defeated, we no longer have to worry about being buried in its world of letters. Unless, of course, time itself begins to rewind. Obtained a key. The memory tree key. That was sick as hell. That was that's the some of those story sequences have been pretty hit or miss. That one fucking slapped. I loved that.
Huh?
What? Unusual activity here? No, I don't think so. But I do have an incredible story for you. Want to hear it? Yeah, I guess so. It was... However... Meanwhile, my wife was... And the dismembered corpse... Like how there's a pause in the middle of that story right after the dismembered corpse. The real culprit was... Can you believe it? Yeah, it's quite the story. I'm impressed. Much of this story had been hidden from us, and yet you seem to grasp. Ah, this game's incredible. Don't be an idiot, Weiss. I don't understand a goddamn thing that's happening right now. Alright, one more.
Huh?
The key to the Shadow Lord's castle? You're talking crazy talk. Anyway, enough of your madness. Let's talk about my story. On that very day... Crazy way to start a story. Insane first 4 words of a story. Now listen to the start of my story. Since that crazy thing happened, let's talk about, like, that's not how you start a story. Oh, she has very few words, it looks like. Huh. Truly nothing notable ever after. Well, at least they were thorough. Quite. That's funny. Well, what next? I guess speak with Popola, check in with her again. Maybe Popola has some new information. Let's go see her. Very well. I hope I wouldn't miss out by not checking in on Popola every single time. I really felt like the King questline was pretty urgent. Feels insane for that to happen, and then the characters go, well, he might go get himself killed, but let's go away from this thing and go check out to see if there might be another lead. You guys solved the mystery yet? No, we got a piece of the key, NieR? What are you talking about? I guess we didn't okay, that mystery. Like, this game really did not expect me to try and check off main plot and side plot at the same time. Like, we just had a major breakthrough, and NieR's response was, nah, no idea. So what's with the berries? We picked them up over that huge tree. I thought maybe. Here, hand them over, I'm starving. Are you mad? Those berries are clearly poisonous. Even one such as you can't hope to... Damn, these are delicious. Give me some more. Really? In that case, I suppose I should try one. If it's got... Some poisons take like an hour or two to kick in, guys. Game over. I think Weiss was right about those berries. Stomach feels like somebody stuck a sword in there. Hey now, what's wrong? You look like... Oh no. Oh no, don't tell me you ate one of those berries! For the love of trees, those things are deadly! Quick, take this antidote before you perish! I thought I was a goner there. What kind of an idiot are you? Didn't you see the lumps? The unusual colors? Or even a child would know better! Look, I was just trying to... Wait, did you say child? Oh crap. Bet that kid ate one of these berries. It's quite possible. If the poison is as painful to an adult, I can only imagine what it would do to a child. Hey, Kaine, did you take the antidote? Don't need it. God, those berries were amazing. The truly amazing thing is that your stomach is fouler than your taste in clothing. If you had genitals, I would so chop them off right now. Got the antidote. Oh, does that automatically boot us back to the village? Didn't expect a loading screen right there. God, I was so caught up in the atmosphere of that story. Oh, let's finish this.
I still can't feel my arms. Or my legs.
I feel fine.
You must have a cast iron stomach, Kaine. Oh,
The hussie's internal organs are as filthy as her mouth.
Why do you have to be such a shithead all the time, Book?
We've also, I'm not saying guaranteed this is why she can handle it, but like, it's been established that she's like part shade, right? Like we have seen that outright. Is there a chance that there's like a specific reason that Kaine is special and able to tank it? Yeah, I got so caught up in the atmosphere of that story, I forgot to even talk about a red dragon fell from the sky. Which, for those of you who remember me chatting at the beginning of the playthrough, that is the starting point for the entire NieR story. That is a direct reference to the ending E of the original Drakengard, which set the events that would lead to the apocalypse that has happened in the NieR world into motion. And the idea that this ancient tree that has been collecting the memories of humanity is just barely able to remember that is super interesting. I love that very subtle, brief reference to that, and the place. I don't know. I just think that's such a fantastic way to very briefly reference that. I think that's great. Anyways, here's your antidote. Ma'am, I think your child ate a poison berry. If you give him this antidote, he should recover. Oh, thank you. I'll have him take it right away. Glad to hear it. And perhaps remind him not to eat foodstuffs he finds on the ground. Got 10,000 gold. Given this game, really expected the child to be dead by the time I got back. Honestly surprised that happened.
How are you today?
From now on, I'm giving you a discount. You saved his life. Hell yeah. Don't think I need any of this, but hell yeah. Well, since we solved that matter with significant urgency, clearly, I think we've deserved a bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's also check with Devola, see if she's got any new side quests for us. Anything we have not already checked off of our... Come on, man. Let's see what work I've got for you today. Oh, I needed to talk to the postman. Okay. And some of these are new, I think. A Shade Entombed. Facade's got a request. Apparently needs you to put the hurt on some bandits. It's about time they gave you some real work. Oh, right at the city entrance. A City Reborn. Got a request from the government of Facade. You're like our town's ambassador or something. Cool. Alright, let's go check with Popola. Popola. God, next time I'm in Seafront, I gotta buy some fucking sardines. God damn it.
I prefer not to walk so much.
It's a good thing you haven't walked once in the entire game.
I fear the next card fate holds.
Yeah, you've said that before, old-timer. Wonder what the determining factor is for if the loading screen is black or white. I feel like that has to have been like a conscious decision that got made in development, right? I don't think it's random.
Hey.
Learned anything new about the Shadow Lord's Key? You know, I was just going to talk to you about that. Remember the Eyrie, right? That depressing shell of a village? Not so much anymore. I just got this letter from the village chief. From the office of the chief of the Eyrie, to Popola. My greetings to you and your village. I hope everything is going well. Our village has shut itself away from the world for far too many years, and we have therefore decided it is time to change our ways. As part of this endeavor, we have resolved to establish a shop within the village. It is now open for business, and I look forward to seeing a great many customers visit from around the world. With regards to the sacrifice keyword you wrote about, one of our villagers claimed to know the meaning behind the term. You are more than welcome to speak with him on the matter as part of your visit to the Eyrie. I hope to hear again from you soon. Sacrifice? This is it. But how? I brought this up with leaders from every town in the land. You did? This entire affair strikes me as a bit too convenient. I'm afraid Grimoire Weiss is correct. What? Oh, come on. What now? The area has been shut off from the world for years. And now they've not only opened trade routes, but they freely exchange information about the Shadow Lord. I agree. It seems rather unnatural. Yeah? Well, it doesn't bother me. I won't get Yonah back if I sit here and try to make sense of every little thing. And if there's shades there, I'll just kill him and be done with it. Kill them all and be done with it. That's an important thing. Oh dear. Well, if that's the way you feel, I guess I won't stop you. Try speaking with the chief once you get there. Are you going to stop me on my way out? No! You did not have more words for us this time. It's a rarity. Is it required I do that one right away? At this point, I kind of want to do the, I want to check for a letter first. Because I think there's some...
The area, huh? Alright. Let's go see the chief.
What a soul-crushing place.
I think the area's gonna have some interesting tidbits for us, but I don't remember if the wrap-up to the Junk Heap storyline is nearly as interesting, so I would kind of want to finish that one first, but alas, let us proceed to the area if we do not have an option. Just checking. Even then, I'm not too worried about it. I've seen worse shit on the local news. Alright, to the area. See, now it's a white loading screen. What's the... Is it if we go into a bigger location, it's white, and then if we're going to a smaller location, it's black? I don't know. Alright. Let's get to it. Oh! Sorry, buddy.
I cannot fathom that village opening a mercantile. Must have truly opened their minds.
What, didn't you say you don't trust it?
You think so? I have my doubts.
No, Weiss also doesn't trust it. That was established.
Are you going back home, Kaine?
That place is a shithole.
Don't be so nervous, Kaine. We'll protect you.
I got me taken care of. Worry about protecting yourself.
Haha. Also, I forgot, we haven't equipped Unicorn Overlord or whatever the weapon's name is. We haven't even looked at it yet. Significantly weaker, unfortunately. It is very light. That's cool. An ancient warlord used this sword to slay his loyal subjects in hopes of gaining eternal life. Is there not one sword that's just normal? Oh, I forgot not forgot. I don't think I ever really registered this because I was so focused on the lore. It just tells you what you need to upgrade it. You don't have to go to the shop for that. That's cool. I should also be saving up to buy more weapons from the shop because I remember there's some expensive ones there. I've been saving. I haven't been spending my money on much, and I've been racking in the side quest rewards, but. Just something to keep in mind. I should check in at some point. The hell is... Okay, that's just a read. I thought it was a very small, like, skeleton standing up. Trust me, if there was a very specific angle where it looked like that might be what it was, I'm not crazy. I know it switched those numbers. Is that just a glowing butterfly? That's rad. I thought that was a glowy thing for me to inspect, but no. Oh, hey, there's the, she still has, do you want to just grab that, Kaine, while we're here? Like, this is not in the village. You just feel perfect. Oh, that's also just a butterfly, not a shiny. I'm hoping you feel comfortable coming back to your house that was outside of the village. Ooh, the bats are gone. I guess they really cleaned up the place. Is that where I gotta... Oh yeah, let's just chat with everybody. Although I'm curious, are all of the buildings talkable now? It looks like it. I see a little... Oh, come on. Just let me through. Doof! Okay, that's less welcoming than I expected.
I'm scared. I don't trust anyone.
You guys really seem like you've come a long way.
You. I know you. You.
Oh, is this the Mercantile Center up ahead? Hell yeah. Hello, humans. How do you do?
Sup?
Hey there. Are you looking for something in particular? Not really. Come back anytime.
I'd almost forgotten what the breeze felt like.
Hey, these guys are doing alright.
Yo!
Weapons may not be the latest and greatest, but my selection can't be beat. Like, I understand why. They want me to be able to buy generally the same weapons in the same places. Very funny to hear that opening line to someone I've never talked to before, and then there's nothing. Thanks. Have I bought all the weapons? I thought there were a couple left I still hadn't bought yet.
Hey!
How about some seeds for planting? Everyone loves a new garden. Do you have any pink... Nope. No, you do not. I wonder if I have to, like, crossbreed to get pink or something. Best of luck. Nobody can survive in this world without water and nature.
Hey!
Welcome. We've got some new items in stock today. I can't tell if it's an come back soon, if it's overlooking something, or if it's a deliberate eeriness. That the water and nature thing she said is the exact same thing someone from our village said. It's almost like they're just copying off of that. Okay, can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. Can talk to you.
Man, I was so tired of holding up indoors.
Okay, yeah, I guess it's just that guy. Okay. I'm destroying all your boxes. I hope this is okay. I won't ask. I just hope. Dun, dun, dun. I don't even remember if there are any houses over there for me to check. I mean, it was in full combat mode last time. God, Lee. Emil, please, please, Emil. It was full combat mode last time, so I didn't have the opportunity to check on too many houses, but... Oh, wait, is this the spot where I no longer should be? Yeah, don't need to be climbing anymore. Can come out. Oh, it's just a broken bridge. I mean, yeah, I guess we did impale that monster on it that one time, so that checks out. You guys are welcome, by the way. Even though we definitely... I don't know if we caused a bunch of houses to explode, but it was definitely during our fight with it that it exploded a lot of the houses, so that was that's a bummer. Admittedly. Anyways, thank you for your hospitality, and I think that's pretty much everything, because yeah, I don't think there's a way to get back up to those two now, so I hope they don't have anything to say to me. And if they do, fuck them. Nope, down. Down. Okay. You guys really need to get less threatening and imposing theme music. That's going to bring more customers in, I feel like. I think you were probably... That's probably one of those things where you're like, oh, but it's a holdover from, you know, it's tradition, but it's like, no, you should hire a musical artist to just get someone to compose you something that's just nice and comforting and chill. Look to Facade. Whoever wrote the Facade one, just bring that guy in. I don't mean the composer for the NieR franchise. I mean the in-world person who wrote the music that I imagine all of our characters are diegetically hearing. Get the Facade guy in here.
I'm scared. I don't trust anyone.
The delivery on that was a little bit funny. Of like, it made it sound like someone asked, like, so how would you describe yourself in a couple of words? And he was like, I don't trust anyone. The specific delivery of that sentence felt very like, I need to tell you this about me. Alright, you guys are starting to repeat yourselves a little bit.
The Shades attacked again last night.
Oh, that sucks, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, we can help with that. We're really good at killing those. You keep saying that.
I'm scared.
I don't know you, my man. There might be a new eagle egg down there, so it's at least worth checking that out. Stop saying that. Nope, just some broken pottery. But hey, I can sell that.
I'm scared.
Just gotta check.
Shades attacked.
Yep.